What's up, guys? Dirt Bike Boy 7 here, and today is going to be a sit down video. So let's sit down. Okay, sorry. Oh, let's get sitting up here. Okay, there we go. Okay, guys. This is going to be what my next off-road vehicle is going to be. Now, I get this, okay? I get this. My video's channel name is Dirt Bike Boy. So, in other words, I have to be owning a dirt bike during this channel. Which, I don't know, like, if I get rid of the dirt bike, I mean, the channel name has to stay the same. So, if I get rid of the dirt bike, which will probably happen, I'm gonna get another off-road vehicle. It's just bound to happen. It's gonna happen. I don't know, like, you see, whenever I get, like, things like that, whenever I get, like, dirt bikes and four-wheelers, I like to keep them and trade them in on something better. See, I started off on a little Chinese four-wheeler, and, I forget what it was, I think like a 150, 220, something like that. And, it was red, and I liked it for the most part. I mean, it rode pretty rough. But then whenever I got rid of that, I got a Polaris four-wheeler. And it rode a lot better, and it was faster, had a bigger motor, all that. So, then after that, I got my dirt bike now. Well, this is just like the big things that I've owned, you know. I had a go-kart and just some stuff like that, but... And now that I have the dirt bike, I want to upgrade and get something better that I like and I want to have. And I'll always pretty much have a bike. I mean, I'll probably get a street bike soon after instead of getting a car because, I don't know, I just enjoy bikes more than I do cars. I don't know. I'm still a really big car person. I mean, I have fun driving cars, but you know, I just feel more connected with the road having a motorcycle. So, in that matter, let's get into what I'm going to get next. So, Polaris just came out with a thing. You know, there's UTVs, and there's ATVs, and there's MX, which is dirt bike. You know, you've got all these things. You've got dirt bikes, you've got enduro bikes, you've got street bikes, you've got cruisers, you've got all these different types of bikes, and then you got ATVs, which you've got not too many things, you know. You just got a four-wheeler pretty much, and some three-wheelers, and that's about it. And then you get into the UTVs. Now, there are so many different types of UTVs in the UTV world. You know, you've got the Ranger, you've got, I can't even think of them all, and I think that's what I'm going to get next. Polaris came out with a thing called a Polaris Ace, and I was up in North Georgia this past weekend at a car show, and on the way there, there is, better? There is a, okay, there is a, motorcycle shop, that's what I call them, and, they sell, I mean, it's a pretty small motorcycle shop, but they've got a good selection, you know, they got brand new bikes, and they got a few used bikes, but they have so many UTVs. I'm talking at least 300 or 400 UTVs. And the back is just full of them. Like, we went into the back of the place, like behind it, and holy crap. They have so many. So, with this Polaris Ace, I don't know how long they've been out. I haven't ever seen one, really. And, they make 3 different versions. I think they make a, 400 something cc, and then they make a 490, or wait, 570. I mean, they make a 570, a 390, and a 900. 390, 570, 900. Okay, so the 900s, or I'm not going to get a 900 because too much power for me at the state that I am, and I've never really had a UTV. I've driven a few. I've driven a 1000. Just way too much power. Just way too much power. I mean, I barely even got on that thing in the front and started to come up. Way too much power for me. I'm 15 years old. I mean, shit. Like, I understand. I mean, I sound kind of like a baby, but like, I'm real with myself. I'm not like some of these other guys who are like, yeah, I can take all this power whenever they really can't. And now maybe you have a little bit more practice than me, but this is gonna be my first UTV. Now they start out around 11 grand, which is a lot of money, and that's the 900, not the 570. So if you get the 570, it's a little bit cheaper. I didn't really look into prices that much. It comes with four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, just on and off. It's a one-seater UTV. Okay, and then you've got a little back section where you can store stuff. And they're the same width as a four-wheeler. So, you know, they can fit in all the trails that you want them to. And, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry, I thought I heard a noise in the other room. But, sorry. Okay, anyways. So, it's a one-seater UTV. Now, you can search these things if you want to. I actually recommend it. And, it's just really going to be hard to give up the bike. Because I really enjoyed the bike. You can do a lot more with it than you can with a four-wheeler, really. I mean, if you get a small four-wheeler, I mean, you can do wheelies. But, like, you have to be very skilled to do them with a big four-wheeler. You don't really have to have that much skill to do it with a small dirt bike or a motorcycle. Hang on. There's something on my arm. Anyways. I understand that there's no way you're going to be able to do one with a UTV unless it's got a clutch and they're automatic. So, you can't really. I mean, you have low gears, but, I mean, and if you slam on that gas, I know you can too, but I've never really owned a brand new thing, like off-road thing. So this would be the first, unless I can, for some reason, find one on Craigslist or on the internet used. But I don't really think that I'll be able to. So I 100% am going to get one. Now, whether I keep the bike or not is another question. Because now whether or not I keep the bike is another question, because I don't know if I'm going to have to sell the bike or not. Like, room things, just things with enough room, unless we move, because we might move by then, because I'm going to get one. Now, this is nothing that's going to happen anytime soon. Maybe this time next year or so, or maybe about May of next year. Whenever I get a job and can make payments on it, pretty much, because I'm going to finance it. I mean, nobody just has 11 grand at my age just sitting there, really. I mean, I can think of a few people, but I know I don't at my age. So I'm not really going to go into price things, but I'm going to be paying for it. It's not going to be my parents' money. Same thing with my bike. I bought it with my money that I've made. And that's why I ride it so much, because it's mine and I pay for things on it. Now, I love my bike and all, and I would not even want to sell it. I don't want to get rid of it. I love it. Unless I got another one. If I get another one, that's the thing. Do I want to get another bike, or do I want to get that UTV? I definitely want to get the UTV because of how small it is. It'd be just so much fun to drive. And here's the thing. Once you get a 250, there's no really place that you can go. like, you can't really upgrade. That's where I was going earlier. You can't really upgrade that much. I mean, you can get a 450 or go to a different brand and get like a Husqvarna. I know they made like a 340 or some shit like that, and things like that. But I don't know. Like, I don't want a 450 right now. That's just too much power. Like I said, I'm not one of those people that, I can take all the power in the world. Like, I mean, I could probably ride it, but I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna own one, you know. So I just don't know, guys. I know I'm gonna get this UTV. I mean, look at that in the future, because I'm 105% gonna have one. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year, maybe not the next, but I'm eventually gonna have one. Okay. Now, hopefully they still make them. Maybe they'll start selling them down here where I live, because where it was about 500, about I'd say about 350 miles away. So I really don't feel like driving a truck 350 miles there and then 350 miles back. So I don't want to do that. But if I have to have one ordered or shipped in, I will. Now, whenever it comes to UTVs, okay, I don't know if I want to get that specific one or if I just want to get a two-seater. Because a two-seater, you know, I'd be able to take people with it, and my sister could ride in it with me, and my dad could ride in it with me. You can just do more with it. And, I don't know. Man, it's going to be a hard choice whenever it actually comes to the day where I have enough money saved up where I can buy one or get another bike, you know. A bike is definitely a cheaper option. But I don't want to sacrifice fun for money, you know. You see, I would still like to keep my bike or get a bigger bike and have that. Like, that'd be the most ideal thing. But I don't know if the time and money's there, you know, or space and all that. I don't feel like doing that, so I don't know. And another thing, I go riding with friends pretty often, and we all have dirt bikes. So whenever it comes to riding with friends, I don't know, because fuck was that? Anyways, I'm wondering if you know what? I just made my decision. I'm keeping my bike. It's already paid for. That's not gonna do anything but make me maybe $800, $1,000 in a few, and like this time next year. So I'm probably gonna keep my bike, which that is $1,000 off the price. Well, look, you could probably get them down to about $8,000 or $5,000 on the 570. 5 to 8 grand on the 570. Which 570 is gonna be fast as fuck. Just saying, because them things are light and fast. So I just got off the total track, guys. I'm gonna do a better video in a few days or weeks or whatever. And I had a video about a tree in my backyard. I just deleted it because I don't feel like waiting 7 or 8 days to put up a video, because that is a gigantic tree and I refuse to use a chainsaw. So anyways, guys, this has been Dirtbike Boy 7. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please come back, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. So I hope you guys are having a good day. Peace.